Do I get to... Oh yeah, I do get to see something. Ah, you're finally here. I've always wanted to meet you and talk to you, Lunara. You know me? Yes, I've been watching you all this time. Or should I say, sensing you? I've felt your presence ever since that child of mine who loves art brought you inside my body. It was like a warm light was running to and fro within my organs and blood vessels. Elinus. Sorry, I'm just stuck on the analogy. Lunara is like a warm light. Interesting. Yes, that's my name. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Why did you appear in the form of a Melusine? Why? Well, I find that form to be very beautiful. Don't you think so too, Lunara? I love them very much, for they are, one and all, my lovely children. In here, I can decide my own appearance, so of course, I chose the look I loved the most. The Melusine are your children? That's right. That happened a long, long time ago. Not long after I first experienced death, I think. Many, many people, a spirit of the primordial waters, and many metal animals came into my body. I thought that they, like those two other people, were here to explore and gather my blood. I was originally just happy to have people here, but they chose to fight each other in the end instead. But of course, I was dead at that point. I was too weak to do anything beyond watching them in silence and feeling the wounds they left inside my body. In the end, someone triggered an explosion that caused a terrible shockwave. Many people died, and those metal animals also died. The survivors left, and everything was quiet once more. A lot of sharp shards pierced my body from the explosion's impact, but later, tiny life emerged from those wounds and from my broken flesh. I was so overjoyed, for they were beautiful and intelligent. Also, that was when I realized that I could do more than destroy. I could bring beautiful new life into this world. So I spoke to them, and I told them of many things. I taught them how to build a home for themselves, that they might grow up well. Then there was happiness and liveliness everywhere. Later, they gradually became unable to hear my voice. That's fine though. Just as Mother once said farewell to me, all children must grow up and leave their parents. Only that child who loves painting still speaks to me, and she even brought her friends. That's how I came to meet you. I truly am happy that that's the case. So you're Mimir's father. That's right. Still, you truly... Oh, I didn't realize I was sitting. You truly are special. It was only when the situation was past salvaging that I realized how my blood was poisonous to humans. When you came into contact with my blood, not only did you not get poisoned, but instead, you slowly became linked to my and my daughter's consciousnesses. You began to see and sense many things. You were the second person I have met who did not fear my blood. If only there were more people like you. Who was the other person? So you don't know each other? But I saw you saying so many things to one another. I refer to the person who made my heart start beating again. Jacob. A long, long time ago, he and someone else came into my body to collect my blood. Absorbing my blood would really raise his spirits. At that time, my children were not yet born, and I felt rather lonely as I lay here. As such, I was very pleased to meet them, and was very pleased to have helped them out. He must have tried to restart my heart to thank me for helping him out using my blood. Hold up, I'm confused about the chronology here. I'm assuming that Jacob has the lifespan of a human, right? So he worked for the Institute. Something obviously happened to Marianne that Seymour didn't protect her from. And that must mean the Melusines are less than a human lifespan's age old? If he was already here with Elinus trying to, I'm assuming, cure Carter? Though I could be wrong on that front. Find a cure for the assistant. I'm only assuming it was the assistant and not Rene. That happened during a human lifespan. So if the Melusines were not yet born, the Melusines have to have been born only a few years ago. Are they really only that young? Feels so weird to witness the birth of a new race. New species. But okay. But I'm afraid I can't accept his kindness. As such, I thank you for stopping him and me. Why? Well, if I were to be revived, my heart would beat, my blood would surge, and my internal organs would come to life again. What would happen to my children then? They and their beautiful little houses would be crushed and digested. That would be too terrible a tragedy. I might look like this now, but my body is, in truth, very big and frightening. Oh, your body's the... I just put two and two together. You're the skeleton upon this land. In the beginning, my siblings and I took leave of our mother and came to play on the surface. But I realized at last that the things I found fun and joyous were terrifying to others. It was too late by then, and I was filled with grief and regret. That's why I asked Mamiya to use my blood to create a painting and give it to you. That way, I'd get the chance to thank you in person. Thank you, Lunara, for stopping my heart. So long as I live, I will bring... It's just so incongruous. You stopped my heart, but for as long as I live... You can't live when your heart is stopped. You're technically, clinically dead the minute your heart stops. Ugh. I will bring grief to others, and I never wish to see that happens ever again. I guess you're welcome. Though I'm not entirely sure what I did. Jacob left of his own accord. I mean, I did to survive too. I did to stop Jacob as well. I see. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity. I haven't been this clear-minded in a very long time. Why don't we chat about some other things? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Lunara? Chronology? Tell me about your origins. Sure, my mother is the reason I exist. Mother is the most wonderful person in this world. She gave me my name, and it is a lovely name. Before I was born, I floated in the cosmic darkness. It was cold there, and lonely. I was so sad then, and I would often cry. But later, I heard Mother's voice. She wished for me to be born into a beautiful world, to give me life, to give me a strong and healthy body that could walk the world, to grant me a beautiful name. She wanted to give me many siblings, wanted to meet many friends, wanted me to see the beautiful sights beyond the cosmic dark. She did not deceive me, and I was very happy. My elder siblings treated me well, and later, many younger siblings came along, and I treated them just as my elder siblings treated me. Later, we left the world beneath the earth. I felt the wind brushing against my skin, the warmth of the sun, waters icy and warm. Life is wonderful, and it was wonderful that I was able to witness this world. Only later did I discover that I was different from the life in this world. The things that brought me happiness, the things that interested me, they were frightening and terribly hurtful to those of this world. I like how you're being vague, because I don't really understand what you're insinuating. Eventually, I fell here and died. That saddened yet gladdened me. I treasured the life I was given by Mother, but my life would bring everyone such pain, so it was better this way. Later, just as Mother gave me life, I gave my children life, that they may walk upon this world. That makes me very proud and very happy. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Lunara? Tell me about Jacob. That person from before, you mean? I fear I know very little about him. He is not like you. Even after drinking my blood, he cannot speak to me as you do. In the beginning, he came with someone else to search for the blood within my body. At that time, I could feel that they were different. There is something within him, a bit of the dark, cold cosmos's power. And aha, I thought, so my blood will do him good. Wonderful. Later, he would come often to collect my blood, all the way up till there was a great battle involving many people here, him included. He didn't come back again after that. What is this battle that he's talking about, by the way? I'm a little confused about this battle that took place here in Elinus. Because isn't Jacob from the Institute? Why would they be participating in a battle? I don't get it. To be honest, I was worried that he might have died. Imagine how happy I was to see him return. Alive and well, and so tall and strong. The breach of Primus from earlier. Ah, well, I saw that you were trapped and thought, if this goes on, I will be revived and you will all die. My strength began to return, and so I thought, why don't I use one of my cells to attack the thing trapping you? That way you'd be able to move. That was one of your cells? That's right. They can help to drive harmful things away from my body and protect my children. Ouch. However, they aren't as smart as my children, so they will attack you too. Sorry about that. Still, I'm glad to have helped out. And finally, I need to go. Paimon and Mamiya will worry. That's true. Well, I'm almost out of time too. There are a lot of things I'd love to talk to you about, but the life I received this time is almost spent. Could you do me a favor though, Lunara? Wait, you're gonna die again? Jesus, your lifespans are short. Could you tell Mamiya? What to say? How about this then? Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm so very proud of you. Oh, she's not gonna be able to hear you ever again. Ah, right, and please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Thanks a bunch, Lunara. I've got it. That just makes me think of The Witcher 3. Thanks bunches. Alright then, thank you. Honestly, it was great meeting you. Someday, I hope that I'll be able to traverse this world without fear of causing harm or death to others. When that time comes, I'll be sure to show you what I really look like. But I wanted to see what you really look like here and now, man. You didn't have to be a Melusine. Hey, Lunara. Lunara, are you alright? You've been staring at that painting this whole time. Seriously, you were just like Seymour. He just said he would be searching for data, and since then he's just not moved at all. Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm so very proud of you. Lunara, you... Wait just a minute. Where did all that come from? Are you okay? I'm fine, don't worry. My eyes are a little dry from all that staring. Someone asked me to pass their words on to you, Mamiya. I see, thank you. Please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Come on. I've always gotten along well with everyone. Seriously, have you though? Have you though? You kind of complained about no one wanting to listen to you talking about art, and then you didn't have any interest in talking about anything else, so you didn't have any other friends? Really? But since Father said so, I got it. Thank you, Lunara. Paimon didn't notice this before, but when did that thing over there turn back to stone? I realized it must have because the place wasn't red. The shaking from before seems to have stopped too. Wait, were you in such a hurry to paint for us because... Wait, Paimon's got it. People call really good paintings absorbing, don't they? So you painted that in order to absorb Lunara, right? No, that doesn't make sense. What happened, really? I'll explain in detail later. Problem here seems to have been resolved at ice. I wish reading so much didn't make me yawn. Alright then, but you'd better explain later. Yes, Lunara, Paimon, what do you think of this painting? Well, please feel free to critique it. Are we actually going to see it this time? I didn't have much time, and it wasn't my best self, so I'm not very confident about it. That feels like an excuse. I've got to stop doing that. So, what do you think? It's even cooler than the real Paimon. What? Paimon doesn't get the painting at all. That's wonderful. Paimon doesn't know what to say about your art other than it looks amazing. Huh. Is this what they'd call an artistic baptism of fire? Wait, what? How is the phrase even relevant right now? Okay, we're just gonna brush past that. Well, I'm glad you like it either way. As long as you do, I'm happy. Oh, rain. I'm not a very good speaker, unlike you, Paimon. I wouldn't call Paimon a good speaker. She's just a constant speaker. There's a difference. But when I'm with you, I'm very happy. That's why I want to give you something that makes you happy too. Preliminary memory fragment. Sorting is complete. Whoa, you're back, Seymour. Oh, bugger. I gotta do my grocery shopping. That's maybe difficult when it's raining. I may now answer previously unanswerable questions as well. Previously unanswerable. Which questions were those? The one about my master that Miss Paimon asked, as well as my aforementioned purpose. I am prototype 4AC-V07, designed by Gobble Mechanical Noises to accompany and protect my master, Ms. Marianne. I'm going to assume the garbled mechanical noises are going to be Alan. Oh, wait, no, isn't it the father? Whose name I don't remember? I think it's the father, actually. I changed my mind. Marianne? That Jacob guy mentioned that name as well, didn't he? Oh, bugger. Sorry. I've got new wheels on my chair because my wheels were dying. In fact, one was dying. I was literally sitting on 4 wheels. I had to take the 5th one off because it was broken. And I lived like that for about 6 months before I could actually get these wheels because they weren't in stock. I know this is a random place to talk about this in the middle of Seymour's monologue, but yeah. So I've been on a chair that's been missing a foot for months because I was waiting for the feet to be in stock at the supplier. And I finally have them, but they're different from my previous feet in that these feet have stoppers on them. So that they stop the wheels from rolling, which is so useless to me. And I keep whacking the damn things. So anytime you hear that weird click, assuming it's coming through the microphone, it's me accidentally locking my goddamn foot off the chair. Not my foot, you know what I mean. Anywho, Miss Marianne was my master. Oopsies, this is Seymour. She's getting some Seymour vibes. And my prime directive was to accompany her on Gobble Mechanical Noises' behalf and ensure that she would smile happily. I have not been able to fulfill that duty for, you already mentioned that equation, clockwork cycles due to the lack of a relay module. In truth, I cannot ascertain Miss Marianne's present location either. This should never happen. My logic unit requires immediate repair. As such, if you do not mind, allow me to depart for now. My standard deduction module has already calculated the most likely location where I may collect information, and I must go there. Wait, Seymour, are you leaving? Affirmative. I thank you for your care thus far, Miss Mamiya, but I have a duty that I must fulfill. Then I'll come too. Negative. Deducted danger level. High. Deduced danger level high. For your safety, I must refuse your proposal, Miss Mamiya. But I will promise to return and express formal gratitude to you once I find my master. Unfortunately, some of my memories remain damaged, so I do not presently know where the Narzizeskros order that I must reach is precisely. As such, my search will inevitably take a great deal of time. For that, you have my apologies in advance. I see. I understand. Are we going to meet Seymour again in the future when we actually get to whatever that place is that he's talking about? Because that'd be cool. There's something you must do, and so you have to leave. But you'll come back to find me, won't you, Seymour? Affirmative. All right, then. Be careful, Seymour. You have to come back, all right? My token, the symbol of my life, is with you. Oh yeah, it is. So don't go breaking down someplace where I can't find you. You have my word, Miss Mamiya. I will fulfill my mission and return to your spatial coordinates. Okay, got it. Anyway, I suddenly got a bout of inspiration, so I'm going to go paint now. Don't forget to come back and see me when you've finished your work, okay? You have a deal. We'll take care of Seymour for you for now. Alright, I understand. Lunara, Paimon, Seymour, you all stay safe, right? I'll make a move first. Oh, she had to go grieve. Poor girl. She lost both of her friends in one day. She lost Seymour and father. Time to make some friends with Melusines. Mamiya. So, where are we going next? Seymour mentioned this place called the Nazins. Can you not just tell me how to pronounce that name, game? Come on, voice acting for the win. Narzizeskros Auto, right? I think I know where to find the place. It's fucking one of us. What? Yeah, Paimon thinks I've already been there. The way in is pretty mysterious, so Paimon wonders if you'll be able to get in there. But let's just go anyway. Once everything's settled, we'll bring you back to Mamiya. Where are we going? I don't know where we're going. Where are we going? Oh, we can see the painting. That's cool, but where's my next quest? It's not giving me a quest. What? What? They're like, hey, I know where to go. Let's take you where we need to go. But then it doesn't continue. Is there a new world quest on the map that I don't know about? There's that one, which has always been there. Nope, no new quests. I don't... How do I follow up? That's so weird. I don't know what to do about that.
Procrastinating. Let's go.
Where is this damn painting? What category would it be in? Oh yeah, Charles Vision. The painting isn't here? I thought for sure it would be in this tab. And yet it's not. What's on the... Oh, maybe it's Serenity. Bloody hell, there's so much crap here. That's the painting I did of Paimon. I have a headache and this is hurting. My head's skimming. I guess there it is. Oh, wow. Ouchies. That really hurt. I can't say I understand it. It just looks like a whole lot of coloured swishes. A portrait Mamiya painted for Paimon and you. At first glance, it doesn't look much like you and Paimon, or anything with a tangible form for that matter. Agreed. Instead, it looks like waves of beautiful overlapping colours. But when you calmly appreciating the portrait, apparently we don't English in this world. You find that Mimir is conveying everything she wishes to express to you layer by layer. According to Seymour's evaluation, Mimir can create unique paintings that differ from the 103,900 different styles of art. This makes her paintings priceless treasures, and those who gaze upon her paintings are always able to feel something different from Mimir's art each time they look at it. Weird. What is this? Where did we get this from? A group photo of the Twilight Theatre troupe members. Oh, does it? I don't know. I can't see. I can see me and Paimon because we stand out quite a bit. I can't see anybody else though. Okay, well, I'm a little unsure what to do. Since we don't have a quest that guides us, I might just Google and see what happens further to this quest. Maybe it's something we can find somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just going to do 2 things before I get off and do my grocery shopping. I am going to... Actually, no, we don't have any. What am I even thinking? Grab 4 of those. That puts us at like 59? 57, damn it. Short. Still not even guaranteed a pity. I is very, very sad. And I would also like to go offer off my hydroculus. And my... Oh, we'll do that first. Hydrosigils at the fountain. Okay. I have a whole 10. You're just making my headache worse. Please don't spin like that. What did I even get? Can you show me the rewards for level 2? I see that 3 gives you a Shrine of Depth's Key, but I don't think it did previously. Oh well. What did it give? What? You gave me a constellation? Ah, how nice of you. I'm not even using the Hydro Traveler. I will take those though. Oh, I can go straight to the fountain. I didn't know that. Ah. It literally just takes me to the waypoint. Should have guessed. It's not a wild quest, but it's a quest nonetheless. Since wild quests seem to now be appearing on the map of their own volition, which I appreciate. It makes them easier to find. Where do I have to go to? There. I have 152. We're at level 1. Rip. We made it to level 6. Go team, go. Yay! Wishes. Crown I'll never use. Actually, what does this... Oh, that's not going to show, is it? Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Well, I guess we'll use those wishes, shall we? 2. Are we due for a person roundabout now? I feel like we are. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, we got Carrara. Never mind. So I looked it up because I wanted to find out if there's more we could do with Seymour in his quest line, because it seemed like we had to take him to the place I can't pronounce. Now, I finally got instructed that this is the place I need to go with Seymour, or for Seymour rather. However, again, I don't like spoiling things for myself, so I didn't really exactly do much in the way of research involving me around this. But it seems like for something to happen, quotation marks, I don't know if it's just a one-liner, I don't know. But for me to progress anything, I need to actually do the other world quest first. And then I head here. And something, question mark, happens. Again, it could be a 2-second thing, it could be a 5-minute thing, I don't know. So we are going to have to prioritize the world quest. However, We do still have this quest looming large. Sorry, event quest looming large. So, as much as I don't want to do the event first, because I find events pretty boring, and I usually want to stop playing after I do the events, but I want to keep going with the world quest, but I don't want to risk missing out on this, so I'm going to risk doing this first. Studies in light and shadow, a fontaine of... I see what they did there, of enchantment. In Fontaine's countryside, a man named Bresson seems to have encountered some trouble. That's cute, but how did I know that Bresson was having issues when I haven't encountered him in the wild? I always have issues with these, the way they start these... Everything is under fucking ground. Oh my god. Under the water. I have issues with the way they start quests in this game. It's so inorganic. It makes no sense. But anyway... That looks like a big, expensive chest. What do I have to do to gain access to it? I need to do the purple and yellow thing. Okay, how am I going to accomplish that feat? I don't see any... Oh, there's one over there. Where's purple? There. Okay, I can do you now. Hello, guard dog. It looks like Seymour. Okay. So I know this is used for that, technically speaking. I probably should just do that first. Oh, my nose. I don't know what's happening with my nose right now. I didn't have allergies this morning, and then I went to my grocery shopping and it came back, and suddenly it's allergy central. Wet. It's probably the rain. It's probably because I went out in the wet. It stirs up the pollen. I fucking missed. Can you believe it? I can't. Give me a sec. See if I can breathe now. Attempt 2. I'm an absolute idiot. I need purple. I knew that. But the only purple I know is all the way over there. It's so far away.
Speed of light.
Well, she didn't really do much damage there, and she kind of just floated. What even was that pushing? I like how that dog didn't even know what to do. Didn't even get a chance to slice at me. Alright, where was it? It's over here somewhere? Here. Oh, you're coming from yonder way to attack me? Okay. Oh my word, he shoots shit at me? What? I had no idea. Anywho. I will be using you twice. Obviously not the same blob, because it doesn't last like that. I like the petals floating up. It's a little unrealistic, but that doesn't mean it's not pretty. There we go. My gosh, this struggle was real.
Next.
I'm going to assume that's off the map, whatever the hell that is. It looks cool. I've never seen it before. What is it? It's surrounded in mist. Excuse me, building. Can you tell me what you are? If I go somewhere, can I get a purple thing that will tell me what the scene before me is? Probably not. It's not even in the game at the moment, so probably not. Okay, come at me. Like, serious? Just? Question mark? I want to know where every mountain here, okay, not every mountain because those ones aren't looking like it. They look like they're like curl over. Weird. Why can't they just be up and proud? Why have they got a curl? Ah, no one said anything about doggos.
I see everything. Incoming.
What is it? Remarkable chest.
That's everything.
Oh.
On to the next.
Hey, Primogems. Where was I going? Distracted. Let's go this way. Somewhere. Ish. Yo, I intentionally went this way because you weren't here.
Hey,
And then you go out of your way to get in my space. Rude.
don't blink. Yeah, hit.
So rude. Really? Really?
Grow, grow, grow.
That's actually quite funny because she said it to a
Incoming.
plant.
Hit. Nowhere to hide.
I'm glad it died because I was I took my hands off the controls to blow my nose.
You give, you receive.
So I put great faith that I was going to kill it with that attack. Guess it must be under somewhere. Ah. Okay, so I have to make it onto the top of the house. Roger that.